Hey guys, welcome to the show. I know you were waiting there on that intro, but yeah, it's not in this time. We just wanted to get right to talking to you guys. What can I say, man? In this episode, we're featuring me and you. I'm back. We're back. The show is back in production, hopefully, without any further issues. I just want to take a moment to say, you know, guys, I really appreciate those of you that have stuck around and hung in here with me on the subscriber front, and you know, that's great, man. I didn't forget about you guys. I was going through some life, man. You know, you'll have stuff like this, once or that, whatever, once in a while, and you know, you eventually get to a point just like, yeah, piss on it, man. I'm just gonna do what I want to do, have a little fun, and not worry about some stuff sometimes. It's all you can do. So now that that's over and said, what was said, let's get back to what we've got here. And yes, this is some Battlefield 3. I know you guys have been after me, and a lot of messages have been sent my way about Battlefield 3. You know, a whole bunch of what do you think, Avis? Do you like it, Avis? What do you think, Avis? And you know, hell, it's been a while, and I know everybody's weighed in on it, but you know, this is me, this is you, and it's been asked of me a great many times, so I am going to tell you, what do I think about Battlefield 3? Oh, one, it's okay. First up, you know, on release, they done better than I expected them to as far as what they actually released. I figured it was going to be a complete cluster mug and a piece of garbage actually on release, and it was better than I thought it was going to be. So I was surprised by that. I was not surprised in that, of course, they didn't release a finished game. DICE never does. So, you know, one day they'll get around to actually finishing this game with the updates and everything else, and at that point, you know, we'll have a pretty epic game. Now, as it sits right now, it is fun. I have a good time with it. That's me swoop down there and try my damnedest to get that guy. I got a little too carried away. But, yeah, one of the things I like to do is just like what we're seeing here. I like to play around with the helicopters, man. I love playing around with helicopters. But, you know, this game has its issues. It has several issues. And, you know, we all know what they are with, you know, hell, where do you even start? But it's fun. I find it to be quite enjoyable playing with the crew when I just don't take my personal stake all that great. You know, I have some great games. I have some not so great games. But the main thing I got to keep in mind is we watch this. I just took a rocket, man. I'm just going into the black spin right there. Hyrule pulls out the torch, saves me from the back while I'm fighting it. Man, that was epic! But, I mean, just like this game here, for example. I had a blast in this game. I didn't end up with a ton of kills or a ton of points. I helped my team win. You know, to me, one of the functions of the little bird is the eyes in the sky. And if you notice right there, we actually managed to persuade them to abandon their tank. And Hyrule, you know, he bails out and hijacks their tank, and we punish them boys with their own tank for a little while as I get shot out of my seat trying to capture Bravo there. But, you know, you can't go on forever in these little birds. But, you know, like I said, man, I'm having a good time with the game. I am playing it quite a bit, and, you know, not consistently or constantly, because I did pick up Modern Warfare 3, and I've been playing it. Still trying to get some Gears 3 worked in now and then. But those are the main three, I guess, that I'm working, you know, or playing with right now. And, you know, I like this game. I think it's going to be really good if and when it actually gets all of its issues addressed. But as it sits right now, it's still an excellent game. And I have a lot of fun with it. Like I said, just don't take it too damn serious, man. If you try to take this too damn serious and you get upset because you personally didn't do so well while your team is actually winning, you know, you're going to have trouble. You're going to get frustrated, man. Because there's a lot of times, man, a lot of times in this game you can be doing something where it doesn't result in a lot of kills. It may not even result in a lot of direct points. But the utility of it and the purpose of actually winning the game, okay, man, can be quite a bit. You know, there's no way to actually quantify and score that. So I mean, there's no way to do it. Some things, but it's there, dude. It's there. So I mean, don't be above. Don't be above doing the stuff that you know, supports the team. Because you know, if you play like that, then yeah, you're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna have a hard time. You know, you're gonna get pissed off and all that. But you know, I just try to relax, play the game, have some fun, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I get full-on rage mode with this game sometimes when it comes to the spawns and the hit detections and things like that. But you know, it is what it is. But you know, that's the way I try to approach it. I don't always succeed, but I do try to have fun with it. And this map here, man, I enjoy this map. When I first started playing the Canals map here, I didn't much like it because the spawns, as far as the equipment that you get, man, is so disproportionate. I mean, the guys that spawn out on the boat, they don't got much to work with. You got, you know, 2 little birds and some crap-ass amphibious vehicles. The other guys got freaking tanks. So, I mean, it makes it difficult. That's why it was such a joy and a pleasure to hijack their tank in this particular match right here. Love to do that. But yeah, I mean, the land side, inland spawn on this map, man, it's just the advantage in equipment is phenomenal, dude. You get a couple of good tank teams over there, you know, tank squads. I mean, it'd be hard to deal with, dude. Especially if they run the laser guided rockets. Oh yeah, it's on. Which I do run a lot, and actually I'm in the 3rd seat of the tank right here, which is that lock-on seat. And this is like one of those, this is a prime example of what I was talking about, with something where it's not really getting me very much points, not getting me any kills, because I can't kill anything from in here. But I'm helping keep the tank alive by giving them boys an extra set of eyes to help keep people from sneaking up on us. And plus I can lock on to, I can help him lock on to the helicopter and stuff, although I don't think we ever successfully get a fire on the helicopter. But you know, it all works good. I do manage to scare him off once or twice. But the main thing is, you know, in this situation, when we desperately need to hold on to this tank because it's not our tank, man, just sitting in this seat and helping these guys, you know, with, like I said, an extra set of eyes, invaluable, man, invaluable. But you don't get necessarily points for that, right? But it all counts towards the victory, man. It all counts towards the victory. Sometimes I wish it would just show you, like, which team win, which team lost. You know, you won, you lost, and go on. But I don't know. It's nice to have the numbers and the kills and the deaths. But god damn it, man, people take that shit way too serious. It's you know, I think Swordsman nailed it a while back when he was talking about this game is really just like a sandbox in this FPS, and it really is, dude. It really, really is. I think he nailed it right there, man. And yeah, that's just a good way to approach it. Just don't take it too overly competitively serious, man. Just have fun with it. It's crazy. Now, right here, I completely spaz out as trying to torch this tank. And in all fairness and full disclosure, and probably to my own discredit, I don't repair much. I don't repair hardly any at all. I just don't. I don't run when I run the engineer kit, I'm usually running tank mines. 97% of the time I'm running tank mines. I don't hardly ever run the torch because the vehicles heal themselves, and you can get those, you know, the maintenance specs for your vehicles and everything else. And to be honest, there's usually somebody else in my squad that's got a torch because I can rely on those guys. So that makes one hell of a difference. So I just don't do it very much. All right, now we're back in the Little Bird. A lot of guys don't like the Little Bird. You know, I kind of do. I kind of do. That's a nimble little sucker right there, man. You can turn her on a dime, in and out. Oh man, if it just had bigger guns. I don't know. It works good against other small helicopters, but it's useless against the ground. Can you get the rocket pods for this? I've forgotten. I never even checked. I just left it on heat seekers. If you can get the rocket pods, man, that's what I need to cut on, because I know you can get them for the regular attack helicopter. I don't know if you can put them on that one or not. I'll have to check into that. I'm sure you guys know. Let me know, man. Let's just tell me in the comments. Let me straighten me out. Straighten me out. Can I put rocket pods on my little bird? Probably sure I can. I don't know. That's just tank. I don't know where the hell he's going. The tank to nowhere. Oh, what was I talking? The little birds. Yes, a lot of guys avoid these things. You know, I've got some dudes that I run with. They like to fly helicopters, but they hate the little birds. I don't know why, man. Like I said, it's a nimble little sucker. I can just about drive that thing into a parking lot and set her down. Check my ticket. Get back in, get out. Love that thing. But I am a big fan of the helicopters, though, like I said. Now, it's kind of weird because when this game, you know, leading up to pre-launch, and as the game, when it first came out, those first couple of weeks, dude, I raged so hard on the helicopters and jets because it was so tough to stay in them for more than just a couple of minutes because the stingers. You know, up until the point that you started getting some unlocks for equipment, flares and such. It's so tough. And I imagine it would be even worse now because, yeah, I would hate to walk into it now trying to earn my, trying to earn my flares on my aerial vehicles, dude. I raged in the beginning. I would have to be tied up now. But, what I was going to say is I figured that I would like the jets more. I really did. I went into this game thinking that I was going to like the jets a lot more than I did the helicopters. And those first couple of weeks, man, I struggled with the helicopters at all. Horrific time trying to fly these things. And my theory kind of held true there. You know, I preferred the jets those first couple of weeks. But I don't know, man, something clicked and the helicopters started feeling natural to me. The jets started feeling completely useless to me. The jets, to me, are more of a nuisance, an aggravation, not so much a threat. As I dive my helicopter right into the ground there, I misjudged that one, right? And then I got nailed with a rocket and it's all over with. I ain't got enough room to pull out. But, yeah, the jets, like I said, to me they're a nuisance. They're more of a nuisance than they are a threat because the only thing they can really effectively take down is another jet, and the only time they can really do anything to your helicopter, which is, I'm about to tell you something that pisses me off as a helicopter pilot, is when some douche in a jet who can't bring himself to shoot you down uses his jet for a battering ram to knock your helicopter out of the sky. Oh my God. Seriously, guys, come on. Let's just get together as a community and develop a little more skill than that. It pisses me off, man. It's just a cheap tactic, dude. Effective? Yeah, pretty effective, but cheap. Very cheap. Right here, man, I was trying to help them out with these guys on the ground. I think I'd wore my spot button out by the time I got over to Bravo, so I was passing over top of those guys to make sure they knew where I was talking about them being. And you know, when I'm in the Little Bird, this is usually what I'm doing. I'm just making passes over the map, spotting people, talking to my boots on the ground, you know, my squad, because I'm an enabler. You know, when I'm up here in this thing, I'm not completely battle effective. You know, I'm not going to be doing a lot of damage or a lot of kills from up in this little helicopter. But I can help coordinate my guys on the ground, let them know where the enemy is, let them know what's coming above them and, you know, around them and what's going on. That's, to me, that's the function. That's the function. It's the way I look at it, of this type of helicopter in this setup, man. I mean, it's just so effective. You'll get some kills like that. You know, you'll machine gun guys down every now and then. You're not going to end up with a humongous amount unless the guys are just standing out there and, you know, letting you gun them down for whatever apparent reason. But yeah, it's just, you know, the eye in the sky, baby. The eye in the sky, talking to your team, letting them know what's up and what's going on. That's the true value of these helicopters. You know, that and the mobile spawn point to do, you know, drop dudes in and out of the battle scene. It's a great device for that, but, you know, it's not completely battle effective, like I said. So you got to really watch yourself and take what you get as it comes. I believe I actually do a showdown. Oh yeah, me and this guy do a showdown. I dropped him. I mean, you can't. You know, I'm kind of downplaying the little bird a little bit, but you can't underestimate the gun on that thing. It is fairly effective. It's just it's not supremely effective. There's no doubt about that. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to do a time check here. It's a little different. We got about a minute or two left. Now, this is kind of a long video, but I did want to share some pretty heavy thoughts with you guys. And once again, man, thanks for sticking around. And to everybody that's come in lately, welcome aboard. This channel is not abandoned, although it may have felt so the last month or so. But I am here. And I'm going to get back into making some videos because I really enjoy this, and I really enjoy, talking to you guys in the comments and hanging out and doing our thing there. So be sure to drop me some comments. Let me know what's up. Let me, straighten me out on the rocket pod thing. I'll probably figure it out as soon as I fire the game back up. I'll probably go look, but it never hurts. I may forget. So drop me a line and let me know how that is, if you know right off the top of your head. And I believe, oh yes, I hear the music as I get one last little gun kill here to say goodbye. And we won. Now, yeah, back to the whole spiel. See, look, I got 7 kills, 5 deaths, 2,200 points. Nothing spectacular, but I had an absolute wonderful time playing that match, and the little bird and helping out with the tank, man. So I mean, if you approach this game like that, you'll have some fun with it. If you try to take it too serious, man, it can be a really frustrating experience. Anyway, we'll catch you guys soon. Later.